Henry? Right, let's try and make sure chat filter all message. See if we can get it right today. Hey, let me see if we can get it right today, little man. Oh dear. Hi, Becky. You're the first one today, Becky. Hi. How are you? Got little Henry here. On a bit of an angle. How are you, Becky? Okay. Hi, Rachel. I'm just going to change Mr. Henry. Hi, Carla. Oh, hang on. You can't see him down there. You'll want to see the baby, I bet, more than me. So we're in the bedroom. Hi, Carla. Hi, vegan dinosaur. We're in the bedroom because not been as you know, I've had an adventurous weekend. So today I've had to spend the day in bed. I'm trying to get him so that you can see him. I've had a day in bed today. Your Reborns are in bed tonight because you've been away and they're all very tired. Well, they sound just like Auntie then. This Auntie of theirs is very tired. So I thought I would come on with Mr. Henry and change him, but he is tired. You keep nodding off there, don't you, mate? Hey? How are you all then? I had a really, really busy weekend. So I've just been on bed rest today. I've got up and had a shower and got dressed, but I've just got to be really strict with myself and just stay in bed when I have times like that, because I do have like another couple of busy days again. So don't we, mate? Hey? Not you. You just can't cope with all the busyness, can you? And hi, sweetie. So on Thursday, yes, we went to Ireland, didn't we? So even though the flight is only for an hour, the whole process, we left home at 2:00. We got to our hotel at 9:30. So it's just a long, long time. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tammy. So the whole process, even though, because you've got to be at the airport early, we have to drop the dog off, you know, all sorts. And then I've come home with some really thick, aching throat. So, I got Frankie's little Christmas mug today with Lemsip. So that's how I'm dealing with today. And I've had my leg squeezers on. So I have these compression things that I put on my legs to squeeze all the fluid and everything up to help everything move. You'd love to go to Ireland. Well, I actually went to the Ulster and American Folk Museum on Saturday. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. And it was all the history of the Irish going over to America, what they took over there, what they took from America. There was lots of, talk about slavery and things. So got to got to do that. Look, my leg huggers. Yeah, that's what they are. They're like they're these compression things, and maybe I'll put a picture in our little YouTube page to show you. Yeah, well, lots of people did go over to Ireland. It was something like, I want to say, I can't remember the exact amount, 4 to 7 million people. I can't remember the exact amount, but I will do a little video of some of the pictures that I took and things. But it was really amazing, absolutely fantastic place, and we're going to do that again next year. So it's going to be like a regular thing. But it was the story was amazing, really, really amazing. Somebody said something up here that I just wanted to. Ruth, we were pet sitting for my brother from Thursday, came back late morning, fell asleep this afternoon with a migraine. I hear you, Ruth, the things we do, isn't it? We got home last night, about tea time. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That's wishful thinking. Our flight didn't leave till 5. We got to the airport, back to the airport at 6. So by the time we got back to the car, dropped off Jack and Rebecca, we probably didn't get home till probably 9 o'clock last night. So yes, today has been a bad day. And then somebody else, vegan dinosaur, very tired today, had a breakdown yesterday. Okay, vegan dinosaur. That doesn't sound very good. I'm sorry, I look at my face. It's so swollen, my glands. That doesn't sound very good, vegan dinosaur, but things can only get better, yes. Sometimes they take a little bit, but just sit with your thoughts that you're having at the moment, and just don't let them consume you, but accept them and sit with them. Don't just say things will get better, it's fine, it is what it is, because we do too much of that. The more we push those thoughts away, the more we feel crappy. I hope things do start to look up for you. Tammy's just got back from the vets. Wow, look at it all. Well, these things happen to all of us, don't they? So Tammy's just got back from the vet, sat there for an hour. Tammy, whoever you were at the vets with, I hope it was okay. Because I'm sure you can remember last year with Millie. Those of you who are regular subscribers, we don't have a real Christmas tree this year because Millie is allergic to the Christmas tree, and that was only last year. Before that, we always alternated between a real tree and an artificial one. Last year, she just got really poorly. So, were you there with Tammy? Did it all go okay? So, Sweet Tea, my great-grandfather's family is from Scotland. Yes, here too, Sweet Tea. My birth mother's side of the family is Scottish, which is probably why I'm quite a tight ass, according to Russ. But I'm not really. My great-grandma came from Ireland, Derry to be exact. Londonderry. Right, okay, so of course that's where we were, because that's where my ex-husband's family all come from. So that's where we were. It's amazing how many. Yes, it is, Sherry. And I didn't realize the extent of the immigration, the migration there. I didn't realize how many millions of people from Ireland went. And of course, then later on, other European countries joined them, like France, but it was initially the Irish. Yeah. It is hard, Sherry, when you don't have a visible sickness or illness or something. It is hard, isn't it? So normally if I do something that's long distance walking, I will hire a mobility scooter. I didn't even see that option. My daughter, who booked it, didn't even see that option. And it wasn't until we got around a little bit that we saw that option. But I did it. And, sometimes you just have to get on and do it. Otherwise I wouldn't do anything. And I'd gradually, if I would do less and less and less, wouldn't you? So, but it was amazing. The museum was amazing. And just having like nice family time is brilliant, isn't it? You get a lot of pushback. Do you, Sherry? I don't know. Mine started, I think I've had chronic fatigue and fibro ever since I was little. But I really didn't come out until I was about, I think I was 26. It was 1996. And I'd had my third daughter, and I just felt so awful. But I was being told, because when I had her, I went back to university to train to be a teacher. And my doctor said I was doing too much. That's what it was, doing too much, having 3 children, driving an hour to the university and back, and blah, 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 blah. And, and I did believe him for a while, but it was just not. It was pain. And so then I had my diagnosis 4 years later. And it is hard. And if they don't see anything wrong, I don't even think, it's my mother-in-law's best friend. They're almost like sisters, has actually got fibro. And she didn't really realize what it was like, even though I've known Russ for we've been together for 20 years, until Pam, her friend, had got it. She didn't really know what it was like. And also when she's been here, and I can easily sleep for hours and hours, a stretch. She just can't. It's just not in her comprehension until she's actually seen it. So Sherry, that's why people can't, because, and you wouldn't want them to be, would you? You would not. You might want them to be in our shoes for a short amount of time, but we don't want them to be in our shoes, really. I don't want anybody to be in my shoes, because it's horrible. It is. So Tammy, this dog, has an ulcer. We had to wait for his bloods to be turned into... What? We had to sit and wait for his bloods to be turned into eye drops for him. Do you mean that they turned his blood into eye drops? Is that what you mean? Or did you just mean you had to wait for his blood to be tested and then him given eye drops? Sweet tea, you need to do more research on your family. Yes, look up, Sweet tea, the Ulster American Folk Museum. That's where I went, and I'll be sharing some more photos in a few and a few videos. I think I took a few more videos, while we were there. But it really was. It's amazing, and it wasn't just because of the potato famine. The potato famine happened, and it was a way of more people being able to emigrate, but it was going on before that. I love the Irish accent, says Tammy. Yes. They are charmers, Tammy. Okay, vegan dinosaur, you went out with the dog, Me, I got asked if I was Scottish. That was pretty funny, as I'm very Geordie. Yeah, some people don't get the accents, do they? Okay, I love the Tammy. Apparently, fibro is related to trauma. Yes, I got sick in 97. Everything changed. We even had to sell our 2-story home because I couldn't do the stairs anymore, which is why we're in a bungalow as well. Sherry, if you've been here for a long time, this is why we're in a bungalow. Yes, definitely related to trauma. Definitely. Sherry, we've got to do the best we can do, haven't we? We really have got to do the best. We have. We've got to see joy in the day. Otherwise, what's the point? We might as well not be here. So there is some joy in every day. And I just had a laugh and that online today. I've been reading a little bit more today. So, you know, and now I'm talking to you guys. So there is joy. Wow, that's clever, Tammy. I've never heard of that. The blood they took from him, they turn into eye drops, helps to heal the ulcer. Wow, that's amazing. The last name was McFarlane. Yeah, that sounds about right. Becky, your husband is from Ireland. Becky, is he a charmer? Because every Irish person, well, I was married to one, and I know a whole family of Irish people. Is he a charmer? I bet he is, isn't he? I bet he is. Vet medicine is so advanced. Yes, I know. I mean, I didn't realize that. That's so good. I think that as far as we go as humans, our medicine is so advanced, isn't it? But the trouble is, it's funding of it. Anyway, while I was still talking, I'll just show you what I'm going to put on Henry. This little outfit with Christmas puddings on. Remember last week we talked about figgy pudding? Bring me some figgy pudding. Bring me some figgy pudding. Bring me some figgy pudding. I want some right now. But today it is more made with lots of raisins and currants. This is from Next, and it's actually one that Jack had, that Rebecca had for Jack, but Jack never wore it. Yeah, I like it because it's got the little buttons all the way down it, so it makes it look like a, it's kind of like a crossover cardigan, but easy for dressing. And it's quite thick. Oh, look, it is like a, excuse me, it is like a jacket, so you could wear it with a, like, he's got one long sleeve onesie on underneath, but you could wear it with a roll neck if you were going out, like in the car in Christmas, looking at Christmas lights. Then you just don't want to wrap them up too much, but they still need to be warm. That would be nice. This week I will sort out Christmas outfits for my reborns. Had no time last week. Well, I still haven't even got my tree up. I still haven't even got my tree up, Ruth. So, you know. and I think we've got 2 pop-up trees that we had one year when we did a funny thing for Russ's mum. And I use one now down in the guest room because they just literally pop up out of you just pull them up. You can't put decorations on, they're just tinsel really. And I got 2 of them. I got 2 gold ones. Because we had the mother-in-law, I don't know if you guys can remember, but when we moved here, we had the mother-in-law stay. But our house was full up with people. And she slept in the camper in the garage. And we put these 2 Christmas trees either side, and we did her a red carpet, put loads of Christmas lights now, Christmas bedding on the bed. Oh, it was so funny. So that's why I've still got those, because they're so handy to have. So I probably will just put up one of those in the house and then have the other one in the guest room, because we do have visitors down there. You got Ryan a lovely Adams vintage romper. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Becky finishes work on Friday for 2 weeks. Go, Becky. Still need to get some more Christmas outfits. Well, there's always a need, isn't there? I was looking at my Christmas box earlier and I was like, I must have had a sort out last year before I put the box away, because I have a lot of newborn and little baby stuff, but I don't have a lot for the big ones, and they're the ones that get changed the most. And it's usually like about now time that I put them in Christmas stuff, you know, every day. I want to change them. Oh gosh, this is very awkward. Where's the other little one then? For that one. Where does that one go? I don't know where this one goes, mate. That one goes there. That all goes over there. I've lost it. I've lost a loop. Lost a loop for the baby. Oh well, never mind. We won't worry about that then. Ruthie, I think. Hi, Ruthie. I think I changed my babies into Christmas outfits too early. I want to change them back already. I miss changing them. Yeah, well, I don't, because I don't just change my babies like for seasons and that, like a lot of people do. I change my babies all the time, and so it would be too early. Even probably changing him like this would be too early for me because, like I say, I haven't even got the tree up. But actually, would we normally have our tree up? We would normally have our tree up like now. We've got a tree outside that, as you know, is just standing the test of time. But I'm going to put the lights on it tomorrow. So at least we'll have some lights on the tree outside. Like Grumpy said, tree lights on the tree outside for everybody but ourselves to look at. Oh, he's so funny. Sweet tea, I'm still decorating too, doing deep clean as I go. We're going to Florida this weekend to meet my new grandbaby. Yay! So you want to have everything done before you go. I bet you are excited, Sweet Tea. Big congratulations to Sweet Tea, everybody. She's got a new grandbaby. Yay! Well, I got Russ to get down the decorations in the hope that I'd have a tree up and all the decorations done before we left to go to Ireland, but that didn't work. I was too tired. I was too tired. So, and it's not just a tired, is it? Those of you who know, it is an exhaustion that doesn't leave you. So even when you've had a sleep, it doesn't left you. Look at this sweet boy. He hasn't even woken up in the whole time, have you? You're such a little sweet. This colouring looks really good on him. And it's because it's knit, I thought it'd be better anyway because it's stretchy. Well, have a safe trip to Florida then, Sweet Tea, won't you? I actually think, Ruth, that I'm going to get more tinsel and put more tinsel up and just get the pop-up tree up, not worry about all my Christmas ornaments. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What matters is being with my family. Oh, now I found the other loop. Making sure everybody has a good time. It's the little things I find. Nobody's going to remember what my tree looked like. They might remember if I overload the house with tinsel. So that would be something better to do. My stepson and his girlfriend will remember what the room looked like. So I'm going to make sure the room in the guest room looks nice for them. But apart from that, people don't remember things, do they? They won't remember what Christmas gift they got unless it was anything spectacularly amazing that they've wanted forever and ever. They just want to be around you and everybody just to have fun and enjoy themselves. And that is really what I think has got lost a lot of time for people. That looks so cute on you, mate. It does, your little colouring. So I've been my mummy's bed buddy and I've wanted to change him into this all day, but I thought I'd leave him. He's got such a little head against Molly. Molly's got a massive head. You know when children are growing and their heads can be bigger for their bodies, because we can always tell when Jack's having a growth spurt because his head is like humongous to the rest of him, and then it's almost like his legs and arms grow. He's so cute. But look, so it's like a like a black claret. Or plum, actually. Or plum, yes. It's making it look brighter on the screen. But he is still my special boy. And I do want to put him on some socks. I won't put you up there, mate. I do want to put him on some socks, but I want to show you what we've got, because we have got a haul to share with you. Multiple snap top that takes hours to figure out. Yes, so we figured out the top now. We figured it out. But I think if you had a real baby, that would be like, nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Hey? Oh, I do love it though. And it's really soft and lovely. And I realized, and I saw one of you put a thing about the Spanish outfits. You wish you could get the Spanish outfits. There is, I mean, if you go in on my videos of the doll shows, you can see the people that do them. I mean, the unfortunate thing for you guys abroad is the cost of postage, isn't it, for you? But I've also got another package over there that I'm going to share. So I'll probably film that maybe tomorrow and get that up. And that was on a Facebook Live. And they sell the lovely pram hoods, frills that I've got, and a lot of Spanish clothing in that. They're lovely. And so I'll be sharing that. So I'll share their information when I do that as well. So it's worth maybe you talking to them if you like. But it is the cost. Yeah, Ruth, you like me, change all the time. Tammy, we change all the time. Doing a clothes sort out tomorrow so I can do more vintage stuff. Vegan dinosaur, yeah, that's me as well. I was so thrilled to find the one that I put Hannah in, that vintage, or it kind of looks vintage anyway. Well, I think it is vintage. Pumpkin baby grow. It wouldn't have come from here though, because pumpkins weren't a thing in our vintage time, and it would have come over from America. Grumpy is right. Grumpy is right. Grumpy is always right. In fact, on the live that we do on Christmas Eve, the 2-hour live, he is going to join us for a little bit of it. So think about any questions you want to ask us. That'll be so interesting. Oh, I love it. I love the fact that you're all saying congratulations to Sweetie. I love it. Ruthie, you change yours all the time too. Maybe you just need more Christmas clothes. Ruthie, you definitely need more clothes. Can never have enough baby clothes, can we? Will I do a video of decorating tree? Probably not, because I don't think I'm going to have a tree. I'm not going to have a tree. So videos I've got lined up already, thinking about doing, is I've got a package to open tomorrow there. Well, I've opened it. I want to do a video of it. I'm going to the We Sell For You, the second-hand shop tomorrow, and I was thinking of doing a video there. Wednesday, I'm going to meet Sam, my friend Sam, and my godson Ben, and I usually do a little bit short of a video there. And on the way back, we're going to go to the toy shop, and we're going to go do the last bits of Christmas shopping. So I might film then as well. We'll see. So an answer to you, Carla. No, because I don't think we're going to have a proper tree this year. I might just add a few things in of like the kids, like putting the lights on the outside tree. Timothy, I know, and Annie is so desperate that that tree doesn't fall over. So it needs a good bit of help from Grumpy there, that tree. Oh, I love him. I love my pickle too. I really do. He just always looks so peaceful. I don't know, but it's different, see? It's different with him being a toddler. a bigger size Reborn and being a sleeper, because I can see him milk drunk. I can see him drunk, milk drunk. I can see him milk drunk, and I can see him sat in the high chair, so tired out and, from the day and falling in his food. And I can also see him sleeping in his bed. And I can see him sleeping on the floor, and so I can see those things. And also, if you film them from the behind, no one sees us sleeping. If you get clever shots, they don't look like they're sleeping. So I think it's a lot different for me than the newborn sleepers. A pickle named Hannah. Oh, when who made Henry, she made a girl one as well. Oh my days, she was beautiful, and I would have bought her, I think, but another lady beat me to her, thankfully. I don't know if I could do 2 pickles. I don't know. Sweet Tea did Christmas light, as she calls it, and tons of things are still in the attic. Yeah, it just, I think as when I had my children, when I had my girls younger, and I had all family around my house. I have a younger brother, he was always around my house. I have nephews and nieces, always around our house. The kids' friends were always around our house. My house was always full, so I always wanted to do stuff all the time for the kids, all of the time. So now I just don't have the energy to do those things. So I did used to do some at the start with my Reborns. I used to do a lot more than I do now, but that's when I had more energy as well. But I certainly have been telling you all, haven't I, probably for the last couple of years, how my energy levels have really dropped, how I've noticed, yeah. And vegan dinosaurs pickle is called Phoenix. That's such good names. Oh, Libby, you celebrated Christmas with your family that live in Chester this weekend. That's great, isn't it? That is great. I've seen some mayoral clothes on Amazon. Yeah, it is. Shipping is horrendous. You might get Phoenix changed after the live. It's always like an inspiration when you see other people. Sherry, you have a brand called Pureborn that looks vintage, especially the dresses. Yeah, you can get stuff. You love that Grumpy's. You're going to get a Grumpy Git on the live. Yes, you are. And then you'll all find out the truth that he is not grumpy. You love the shopping videos. Yeah, I will try and I do want to, because Sam, who I'm going to see on Wednesday, I have to drive past the mall to get to hers, and so I'm going there for a few hours for dinner and so for lunch, and so I shall call in the mall on the way back, finish off. Phoenix is your go-to baby. Well, my go-to baby when I'm having a rubbish day is definitely my Annie. So I might have her with me on Wednesday because Auntie Sam loves Annie as well. I've known Sam as long as I've been in the Reborn world. So she's known Annie for a long time. So I'll probably take Annie on Wednesday with me. But tomorrow I might take Maisie out tomorrow, seeing as she's so new. You were looking at the old video showing Lizzie. Yes, that was my old standing Ashton Drake. Yes, given to me, that was. Another pickle so you can have twins. I have thought about getting another Miley to have twins. Sweet Tea, I still have kids at home. Time has flown up by. Yeah, baby being born. 56. How did that even happen? Just can't do it all. You can't do it how you used to. But I also think thought processes change into what we realize is really, really important. Annie is adorable. Thank you so much. Yes, I think I might need twins. No more babies after Christmas. No more babies for 6 months, guys. Stop encouraging me. He does. That looks really lovely on him with his colouring, but I'm going to put him on some socks. So I bought a few things back with me because I've been to Ireland, and you have to go to different shops. What's that one, mate? So I got these socks from TK Maxx. They are really, here they are. They're like really thick, nice socks, and they've got little sticky patches on the bottom. So when the little toddlers are walking, they stick to the floor. So these are like cranberry colour. These are like a Libby, I've got a Miley kit if you're interested. God, you're so awful to me all. And then these are in a green colour. And then these are more of just like a white and a beigey colour. And then Timothy has got on a brown pair. So these were in TK Maxx. So I can't remember what it is over you guys' way, because it's called TK here, and it's the same shop but called something else over your way. And I can't remember what you call it. I know you can. TK Maxx. It's exactly the same place. I guess just in Britain, they wanted to just have a different few letters. TJ Maxx, that's it, sweet tea. So yes, it's the same place. So for us Brits over here, that's TK Maxx is a good place because we get a lot of your American stuff over here in that store. Well, I guess what you Americans don't want, we get. But I also got this from in there. Little white ones you think would look amazing. Yeah, because these colour don't really do it. I'll put the white ones on then. So I got this little soft toy because I thought, she's not now, but I did think that my Sansa would be home. I did think that my Sansa kit would be home for Christmas, but Amy messaged me and said, look, I've done what you've asked me to do. I'll take some more photos and I'll send her home. And I'm like, oh great, I wasn't expecting her to be back. And then she messaged me today and said, look, I'm taking more photos, I'm just not happy with her. And I just I want to just completely strip her and repaint her. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting her to be back until after Christmas, was I? I always have said, and I said to Amy, February. Yes, they do go much better. I've always said to everybody, and indeed to Amy when she first had her, February. You know, I don't mind when she has her back, as long as, you know, decent sort of time would be February, because I thought Amy would have a lot of Christmas orders, which she did, you know, and then would want time to herself. I mean, how dare she? But we have to let these artists have to have their own, they have their own creative flair. We have to let them use it. And so she's like, if you want me to send it back, I'm happy to send it back, but I'm not happy with the work. And I said, well, if you're not happy with the work, then I won't be happy with the work, I'm sure. So keep her. Oh, your Amelia is having a play date. Ah, interesting. So when will yours be home then, vegan dinosaur? Sons of poor baby. Amy is really, really good. Amy is really, really good and conscientious, and she knows how disappointed I was with that kit. She also knows how when I got that baby home, and taken the clothes off and looked at the limbs properly. Not so much the face and that. And I would have worked with it because it's a kit I've wanted for so long. But I was, and she knows it's a kit I've wanted for so long. So yeah, yours is not until after Christmas as well. Well, there we go. That's what I've said as well. And I also don't want Amy to rush, because every artist I've ever used, I've always said, you know, the reason I like their work is because I like their work. And so I want them to do their work. I want them to follow their creativeness, whatever the word is, you know, when they're creating these babies. And so, yeah, I'm happy to wait. But anyway, that was what I got because I thought she was going to be home. I got that. It's super soft and it was £5 and it's just so cute. Colours are lovely. What else did I get in there? This? No. We went grocery shopping, so we had to go a bit grocery shopping. Oh no, this came from Mataland. Yeah, this came from Mataland. Oh, Mummy's Boy. Up to 1 month, cute little set in grey with a Mummy's Boy written on. I wonder what that's for. Oink, oink. And also, I picked these tights up for Frankie because I thought she would love that for Christmas. They've got little candy canes on them. They're pink with candy canes. She'll like that when she's got her school dress up. She's got her school dress up this week. Why none of the lights are coming this way? So yeah, I think she'll get a kick out of wearing those with one of her Christmas dresses. Her little school party, bless her. Yeah, they were £1.50 because of course they're selling off a lot of the Christmas stock already. They've got to get their money's worth somewhere, haven't they? And yeah, this little tracksuit, which I thought was really sweet as well. Father Christmas said that I needed to look out for this, and so I picked this up for Father Christmas. I picked this up for Father Christmas. I don't know why he asked me to pick it up. He's got enough of his own little elves to help him, but he clearly needed the big elf to do the job. Tammy, which of yours is the most girliest? I always tell artists not to rush. Yeah, well, not only do they have lives outside of work, but you also don't want a rushed paint job, do we? Frankie will love those tights. Which of yours is the most girliest? Emma Jane. Because Emma Jane doesn't want to wear leggings. She really doesn't like wearing trousers. She just wants to wear dresses and tights and socks, frilly socks. I don't mean tights and socks together, but I mean frilly socks. In fact, when I go to We Sell For You tomorrow, I've asked them to put back a pair of shoes for me to look at for her. And, I've got her just this cutest little thing for Christmas that she's going to like. It's awful to be trying to create a baby and to have the mama move up the date they want them. Yes, sweet tea. I can understand that. Absolutely. I get that. I get that. And I would definitely not want a rushed baby. No, definitely not. Yeah, so it has to be Emma Jane. I would have said Frankie, but Frankie's quite happy to wear jeans and she's into her horses, but she's also into Frozen. She loves Frozen. She's into horses, as we all know. That's her latest thing. She likes smaller dolls. So she likes like the Knoll dolls, which I've tried to move her away from. But it's Emma Jane, as in girls. If you want to see a girly girl, it'll be Emma Jane with all her baby, and all the paraphernalia she needs. I mean, come on, there's not enough room in that nursery for 2 mamas who like their dollies. My Hannah only wears dresses or sleepers. Yeah. And I don't know, for Annie wears mostly, I don't know, Annie wears leggings and tops. Or my favorite thing on Annie is knitted jumpers, skirt, of kind of like a tartan skirt maybe, and tights. That is my favorite thing on Annie, and I think that might be to do with me as well, because I'm a winter baby, so it might be part of me as well. Which of your babies like little handheld games? I have picked up a few bits to send with your. Gosh. Timothy would be the one with the games. Yeah, more Timothy. The girls. So Maisie, we found, is it really into teddy bears. She likes plushies and softies and things like that. Molly, I don't think Molly has like a preference for anything, although she does like the dogs, little plush dogs, but she doesn't really have such a preference. She just plays with any of them. She gets along with any of them. But it really is more Annie and Molly, Emma Jane and Timothy, even though I don't often believe it, but it's always them 2 together. And Maisie and Frankie have been getting to know each other really well as well lately. And this poor fella, because he spends so much time asleep, you don't get much of a look, and they get bored with a sleepy baby, don't they? Yeah, never mind. Say never mind. Yeah. Emma Jane is a good mummy. Emma Jane is a very good mummy. Make sure I'm looking at all your comments. You know what we had last time? We had the drama, didn't we, of me not reading all of the messages. And all the messages weren't coming through. But Frankie is getting especially excited this week. She really is getting excited. And of course, she's got, I mean, the younger ones, yes. But to them, it's just exciting time being at nursery and things. And so we also got given a package from Tracy today. And so I'll show you what Tracy got me in this package. So this lovely little bunny, and he's sleeping, so that's perfect. Some gingerbread gummies. Now, if Mummy doesn't get to these first, they will probably go in a stocking. Everybody has a stocking at Christmas. Frankie has the big stocking because she's the biggest. But when I'm talking about crafts, so Tracy also, she's added a load of stuff in here. She said, do what you want with it. It's up to you. Aurora, my living daughter, is 8 and her Christmas party is Wednesday. She's so excited. I bet she is. Oh, the kids here don't break up until Friday, and that's their Christmas party, Friday afternoon. Because they all go home hyper, and that's it then. And before that, they all have to take in a carrier bag with, we get a list of stuff that, this is true, we get a list of stuff from the school that goes to the pantry, the Lord's Heart, the Lord's Pantry it's called, and it's a list of food items for people in hardship over Christmas. And so you get a big list, and each classroom has their own list, It still happened. I'm saying it's a true story. It happened when my children were at this particular Catholic school, and it happens still now at this particular Catholic school. And you take a bag full. Everybody in the class takes a bag. Like, I don't mean brimming full. I mean like with as many tins or whatever that you could use. So say you've got tinned vegetables, your class, everybody takes tinned vegetables. Or you might have like a Christmas pudding, or pudding for Christmas, or kids' chocolates, or something like that on the lists. So we always did that. So that would start this week. And then you had to take another carrier bag because they emptied their drawer out from all the term. At the end of term, all the drawers, all the kids' drawers in their classrooms get emptied out. So they come home with a whole bag full of that, and they have their Christmas party. And they don't do anything else because they're just so hyper. So we've already had the Christmas plays. That was last week, because they're just hyper. And if you were at a private school, you'd already be finished now. So I taught in a private school, and I would be finished on holiday now. I'm wondering if it is healing for you to interact with your babies the way you wish you had been treated. Yes, that's the reason. Yeah, that's exactly why I have them. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's, yeah, I guess it is about wishing. I think it's about healing the inner child and making the inner child feel safe. I don't necessarily think it's about how I wish I'd been treated, although that's obviously part of it, isn't it? But it's about knowing that that child is safe more than anything. And I suppose all the toys and the stuff is because, yeah, I mean, most people in the 70s, you didn't have a lot. And it wasn't because of being poor. We were poor, because even if you're poor, you can still have a happy household. But we didn't have a happy household either. So everything was just compounded. So, and then when my girls left home, that's when my empty nest syndrome really kicked in. And then a few years later, I got the toddlers, and that really has helped so much. So Tracy also gave us these little boxes to make. So Frankie's going to go for her school teacher and the 2 classroom assistants. They have 2 classroom assistants per teacher because they have special educational needs teachers. Sherry, same for you when your kids left home. That is it, Sherry. Definitely. Yeah, I miss doing all that. Because also, our house was so packed. My girls will tell you, our house was just full all the time of loads of other people's children. So I'm going to give this to Frankie because there's a little card that she can send to a classroom. So they can send individual cards in their class if they want, but they tend not to. And the teacher just says, send one to everybody and we'll put it up in class. And I think that's sweet. And if you want to send one to your own little friend, that's fine. But this will go. I thought today when Tracy opened that, I thought, because we got the Grinch, and it's a joke with Grumpy and Frankie about Grinch. So I think that might be fun for her. And then a little game. And so this came in this little package. Sherry, also no grandkids. My girls don't want children. Well, yeah, I have the one grandchild, and I think that's all we'll have. So, Vegan Dinosaur has just ordered the most beautiful vintage dress. Alert, alert, alert. Was that on eBay or Vinted? Where did you get that? Becky, your youngest is 16. Yeah, it's so hard. We are so wired to be the caregiver, to be the homemaker. I mean, when I watch Jack now, my grandson, so he literally looks like he wants to crawl back inside his mum into the womb. And I just think that is it, that is what we are meant to be. Yes, some have more hormones than others and that, but if that is truly, Deirdre, you fell asleep. We just come into the ending. You miss experiencing things through your children's eyes, Sherry. Yep. Yeah. I that is really it, Becky. You know, if it's your nature to be a nurturer, where does that nurturing go? Because it just doesn't leave you, does it? When the children leave home, so we need an outlet. We need an outlet somewhere. D, you're gonna have to set an alarm. You ask me and ask me and ask me. You're gonna have to set an alarm and always check in the community tab. So I got a lovely card. It's a Peter Rabbit card off of Tracy. And a big bag of sweeties that we will put into the stockings. She also got these. So we're talking about games, Tammy. She sent us these 2 games. They came in a Happy Meal, look. What? I don't get Happy Meals anymore because I don't have the kids with me. Oh, so Connect 4 and Hungry Hippos. This was my eldest daughter's favourite game as a kid. So I might just put that in her little Christmas box. She's only got a small box this year. But Connect 4, we love that. They're classics, aren't they? Ruthie, my youngest is 14, but I work in preschool and run a toddler group. So still lots of little ones. Yeah. Oh. Well, fair play to you, though, as well. With lots of little ones around, I wouldn't have the energy. I just wouldn't have the energy. Sherry, my youngest daughter just turned 39. Wow, sirs. Yeah, so you really are missing it, aren't you? Wow. So my eldest daughter is 36. My youngest daughter is 29. So I hear you. I hear you. Deirdre is 30 on... Is 30? I bet you wish, Dee, don't you? Dee is 60 on Thursday. Happy birthday for Thursday, Dee. They wear me out, but they are funny. Oh God, I bet they do wear you out. Jack just wears me out. Christ. I'm so tired after this weekend with him. All of the lifting and all. One thing, I was always told that I should have been a primary school teacher. I was a post-16 school teacher. And then I went to teach 11 to 16, but I've never taught the really young ones. Don't think I'd ever in my life have had the energy. So Tracy sent me this. It's a white, like a play baby grow, I would say, from Caramello, 0 to 3 months. And it's got a soldier on the front, tartan. Everybody knows I like tartan, hey? And a lovely old dress. So Vegan Dinosaur, you would like this one. This is an old dress, white, and it has got beautiful little lilac flowers along the bottom. And I don't know where this is from. Designed by Sue Capet. Children's wear, made in England. That's an old one. Isn't that lovely? I reckon that would fit Sarah. Be a bit big. Definitely be too big around here, but that didn't matter back in the day. That didn't matter back in the day because it had terry nappies on and they were massive, so they want to go over the top. That's so cute. And it's lined. Beautiful, beautiful workmanship down the bottom here. Wow. I love that. And this is another old one she sent. Looks like a nightie. It is so old. It is white because we passed around so much stuff back then. So it has got blue flowers and pink bows on it. And then lots of lace down here. And then the lacy bit around there. I mean, you can tell this has been loved. And that was what happened back then, wasn't it? We shared so much around. And it's so old that the label is completely washed off. Yeah, that's so old. It's got these lovely little flowers at the bottom. That is lovely. I think it's missing one side. Yeah, it's missing one little flower one side. But that's all. When you think about the age of it, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And I'd be keen to try this on my Sarah. Gorgeous. And then she sent this on for Sarah. Blue little play suit for the summer in blue. So that was what I got from Tracy. So lucky. I also still have presents. I have a big bag of presents from Roz and Bob, which are some other friends of mine that I went to see last week. I've still got the present from Dee, but that's in Christmas wrapping, so I'll leave that. And then I've still got gifts from Sarah that are in Christmas wrapping. I've got gifts from Mo that are in a Christmas wrapping. So, well, not me, the babies. So we will do them like in the days, probably start next Monday, maybe. We'll open in the live next Monday. So, Dee, don't fall asleep next week. It's a 2-hour live next week because it'll be Christmas Eve. Woo, woo, woo. Dee, my girls are now horrified when they see pictures because of the way I dress them in beautiful dresses. I actually think my kids are more horrified about what I wore, not what they wore. Your head looks so shiny because I've got 2 bright lights over here. Those big lights that I bought to be able to do this better. Making his head look really shiny. They're not really shiny. And I do look better with this colour socks on. You're right, aunties. Do look better. Ta-da! Look at the baby. Oh, it's Lion King vibes, isn't it? It'll be Christmas Day for you, but my husband will be watching football and I will be on the live. It'll be Christmas Day for you. Are you having Christmas early, Sherry? Because even in a time zone, that doesn't make your Christmas Day, does it? Henry is very cute. Oh, thank you. So much fun, and yes, at times stressful. This time of year, the kids hit winter fever and get wild. Is that what they call it? Winter fever. My middle daughter, she used to get so excited about Christmas. On Christmas Eve, she would always be ill. Always, without fail, she would be ill because she'd got herself so excited. Oh dear. Sherry says she made a mistake. Are you sure, Sherry? You're lucky if you know what you had for breakfast. So we are having the live on Christmas Eve, like we normally would next Monday. And it's going to be for 2 hours. So I said to Russ that you guys said, can we do some cooking? And Russ was like, no, don't make her do any cooking. Please. I don't want to suffer her cooking any more than I have to. So that was very nice of him, wasn't it, really? Oh. So just for that, I'm going to probably get him and I to make a gingerbread where we're at. Make a gingerbread house whilst we're answering your questions. Dee, you don't have to live with him, all right, less of that, and I don't want any of that chat next week on the live, guys, okay? I love Grumpy. Oh, he's so funny. He's so fun. He's not, he's grumpy. And he tries to convince you all of that every time I take a photo. Put him to work, definitely, Sherry. And it'll be like, oh, it'll be so funny as well because he is so particular about things. And I'm just like, that'll do. That'll be fine. That'll do. I don't even know if he's ever put together a gingerbread house in his life. Certainly we haven't together as a couple. That could be interesting. I also thought maybe we could, have a quiz. I did think that. Maybe have a quiz. Get him to dress one of them. What, and time him? We can time him and see how long it takes him. Which is the most awkward one to dress? Frankie? No, that would look so wrong on TV. Oh, my goodness me. I don't know if I'll be able to attend. Yeah, you said, Ruth, because Dad's coming out of hospital. Well, as it's 2 hours, hopefully maybe for a little bit of time you can get on. Will the baby survive, Sherry? That'll be the question. Don't know if I'll be able to attend because Dad... And well, I'll tell you what, Sherry, for now, Annie will not let Grumpy anywhere near her because she's been here the longest. Annie won't vote for her, that's for sure. Your dad comes out of hospital that day after his knee replacement. You've got your auntie staying with you. She's not an easy guess. So hopefully you can get an escape, hey? Well, I hope you will be able to as well. Well, guys, that's an hour. Yeah, that is an hour. Wow, 1:06. So, as normal, this live, you'll still be able to rewatch this live, and it'll be up for everybody else next Monday, available for all. And then don't forget Boxing Day. Dee, I don't know if you've remembered or saw any of the things about Boxing Day. On Boxing Day, we're going to have a live and we're doing the giveaway for the baby, which will be every single member. So it doesn't matter what level you are, channel member, not subscriber, but channel member, will all be on the wheel, and we'll spin that wheel in that live on Boxing Day for the LaDonna Berenger baby. So let's not forget we do that. That'll be Boxing Day. So far, we've got 60% of you are saying that 7 o'clock is okay. We've got 30% at 9. No, at 8. 70% of you say 6. Oh, God, Caroline, shut up. 60% of you say 7. 30% of you say 8. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much. Merry, Merry Christmas. 'Tis definitely the season now. Now is the big rundown. Now enjoy your babies. Even if the only little bit of peace you can is a change for your baby, do it. And we love you all. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Glad you finally got here, Dee. Bye, everyone.